Thank you for coming to my channel, Compass Starlight. We want to see what kind of energies we can expect. We might encounter as we begin this next week. We are still engaged with full moon in Leo energy. We have card number 2, the High Priestess. These cards were previously shuffled off camera. Let's see, the High Priestess comes from the Light Seers Tarot. What else do we have here? Card number 42, Mercury. And that comes from Mantegna Tarot. That is, they're like archetype cards. Okay, we have deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy. Physical and emotional healing. I'll read that from the book. Deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy. Physical and emotional healing. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery of chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. The starseed activation says, I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. I am recording this on Sunday, which traditionally is a day of rest. And when I complete this video, I will be taking a day of rest. It may be evident in the sound of my voice that I need to do that for myself. And perhaps you as well need to give yourself some time to re-energize, regenerate, rest, and heal so that you're prepared to go into this coming week. Alright, so that card is from the Starseed Oracle. Working backwards, we have card number 42, Mercury. Sociability, the importance to pay attention to all messages. You can take that message on face value, that you need to consider and regard messages such as text messages, voice messages, and emails, or even handwritten notes, which may be left for you, that you need to pay attention to these messages. But to me, it's also evident that you could take a look at other messages, the unseen, the message between the lines, the things that are unsaid, perhaps ways that you can pick up and intuit the body language of others you encounter, or even things that your body, the messages that your body is trying to tell you. If you have aches or pains or strains, what can you do to alleviate those pains and strains? Whether it's resting, icing, heating, taking a bath, seeking a medical professional. If it's emotional, perhaps speaking with a trusted confidant or finding a therapist would be in your best interest, because if your body or your mind is in some way sending you messages, heed the call. Pay attention to those messages. As far as receiving or communicating via messages with friends, family, coworkers, etc., via email, text messages, phone messages. I apologize. Sometimes I'm redundant when I give my messages. I say the same thing over in different ways because I forget what I said before. So pay attention to these messages. Why, if somebody's reaching out to you, why is that person reaching out to you? In other words, if you're on somebody's mind and the message seems to be of no consequence, that the person is thinking of you or is considering something that you can do for them or that they can do for you, that is in itself a message. I just want to take a closer look at this Mercury card. Oh, that's for you. I need to take a closer look at it. Oh, there's a lot in this card. So Mercury is known as the winged messenger, and this card portrays Mercury as having wings on his shoes like Nike. He's wearing a helmet with wings. Additionally, there is a chicken at his feet, and I was looking to see if that might be a rooster, but I can't tell from this image. Does it matter? I suppose there are other things that could be interpreted. I do think it looks like a chicken to me, and of course chickens lay eggs, so there's the birthing of something new, right? The egg is a symbol, although there isn't an egg in this image. Also, Mercury is playing a flute, so there's something about harmonizing communication. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to make it so that the light reflects in such a way that you're able to see. And then additionally, Mercury is holding a staff with the two winged I can't say serpents, but they look like dragons. Let me see if I can get that to focus there. My hand. Oh, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to focus there. Nope. Right there. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyhow. 2 entwined dragons. Oh, and there's one other thing. There is the head at his feet. Is it a sculpture? Is it a head from a sculpture, or is it the ghost of something past? I mean, furthermore, the head has, at his feet, has bumps all over it. It's almost as if it is meant to represent leprosy. I don't know why I think that. Perhaps it is symbolically letting go of ailment, letting go of the sick, and in the letting go, I'm seeing that being represented by the ghost portion of it, or just the beheading of, even if it is a statue. Mercury is communicating a need for health and renewal. And the High Priestess, this inherent knowingness and quieting the mind. The answers are within. So Mercury is asking us, or is this some symbolic representation here in this deck, in this archetypal deck, the importance to pay attention to all messages. And the High Priestess has an inner voice that she follows and trusts, and those are messages that are being highlighted. They're messages that are to be seen as being of equal importance. The High Priestess is a representation of power and knowledge and the divine truth, the knowledge of the Torah, the Akashic records. She has access. The High Priestess has access to the information and the knowledge within the Akashic records. She has wisdom and divine light. She is in tune with her spirituality, and she trusts her inner voice. She is illuminated by her wisdom. Perhaps she's associated with the full moon, and where we just had that full moon in Leo, perhaps she's being illuminated with further information from that full moon. Trust your intuition when it comes to making decisions, because those messages from your inner wisdom are equally as important as any email, text message, voice message may be. Listen to your intuition. Trust your intuition. I want to focus again here. Have a chance for you to really get a close-up on this card. Deep cellular healing. The individual in this card appears to have wings as well, so that's a common theme. Wings are associated with messages. This whole reading is associated with messages. There are messages coming in. There are messages received in all fashions, whether spoken word from one person to another, written word, anything from email, text messages, your voice messages, handwritten notes that are left, all forms of communication received from the outside, your own perceptions of things on the outside, but also your perceptions, your intuition telling you whatever kinds of messages you need to know, to trust from your intuition in terms of making decisions, moving forward, in terms of taking your rest and doing your healing. With all of this information and the assessment of the messages that you are receiving, it's also important to give the gift of forgiveness to others and to yourself with these messages. That is part of the healing. So whatever you see in your messages, whatever kind of information comes in, whatever kind of information is going out, it's also important for you to have an open heart as you read or listen to the messages and as you impart your messages to others. Those are the messages as we move in to the week. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for coming to Compass Starlight.